Hello fellow readers, welcome to our bookish delicatessen, and today's special is Leonardo's Judas by the Austrian novelist Leo Perutz. So first off, who was Leo Perutz? He was a writer of the first half of the 20th century, highly praised and admired by Jorge Luis Borges, the man himself. So, what is this book about? Da Vinci is having a sort of painter's block, struggling to conclude his representation of the Last Supper because he has yet to find the right model for Judas Face. In a sort of theological debate with one of the other characters in the book, Leonardo tries to reach to the bottom of the reason of why Judas sold Jesus out, and this is how he sees it on page 20. He betrayed him when he recognized that he loved him. He saw that he had loved him too much, and his pride could not allow that. Yes, that pride was the thing that allowed him to betray his own love. That was Judas' sin. By chance, in the book, Leonardo finds a model for Judas' face after hearing the story of a man who had to choose between pride and love and preferred pride. In reality, according to historians, Leonardo da Vinci was much more straightforward, and he found the model for Judas' face, this looker right here, in one of Milan's jails in the 15th century. But the alternative take of Perutz on history is the thing that leads me to the main topics of the book. The first one being the extreme playfulness with history. I just love how it tells the big story behind a very small historical detail, and if you're into that sort of things, I would strongly advise you to check out Saramago, who excelled at reinterpreting the official version of history. Another interesting topic is the description of the strange alchemy between pride and love. I would dare say that pride and love go hand in hand. When there's little of the first, there's also bound to be a little of the second, but an ounce of pride too much, and then loving anything or anybody other than yourself becomes extremely difficult. Another interesting topic is the description of the inner workings, the intricate inner workings of Leonardo da Vinci's brain. He's always clinging to details which lead him to procrastinate. This is indeed a depiction of the real biography of Leonardo da Vinci. In a famous episode, the prior of the monastery where he was painting the Last Supper complained to Leonardo that it was taking him forever to conclude the painting. But Leonardo soon put a full stop to the nagging of the prior by threatening that he would use his face as a model for Judas. So, overall, I would say it's an interesting book. To me, sadly, it contained the part that soon became a yawn. There's a long description of medieval courtship, of medieval love, which sincerely is not my cup of tea. But still, if you're into those sort of things, please take a crack at it. So, that's a wrap. Hope you kind folks enjoy. Hope to see you again for a next review. On a side note, The Star is the Book is now officially on Instagram. That constitutes to me a major evolutionary leap, so please check it out and drop us a comment. And until then, please read on. A library is a sort of task force of the best screenwriters in the world devoted to improving your life's plots. See ya!